Hello, 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 collective. We're going to get the August read for Gemini. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. I do use tarot cards, runes, numerology, letters, crystals, and colorful language for divination. So if any of that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to hard left this video. Okay, for those of you who are staying, oh, we're feeling off balance, off kilter. What else we got? Oh, okay. Yep, somebody's feeling off balance because of some sort of fight or argument that they had with someone else, I'm believing. I think you're walking away from somebody. Um, your current vibes about it are healthy, you know, Six of Pentacles and Five of Cups both reversed, which is beautiful. You're not accepting anything that has strings attached to it. You're not letting your emotions rule you or hold you in place, which is a beautiful energy, but you're also in that non-commitment zone, the Hierophant or the Magician in reverse. Both are reversed. Could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. Some of you are trying to find that balance of what it is that you need to produce. What's the Magician spirit? What's the Magician? Yeah. Yeah. Some of you want to move forward with things. You want to manifest bigger, better things for yourself, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to end up in bad health. Some of you might be looking into black magic and realizing that it has a karma attached to it. Some of you might be afraid of that. Some of you also might be testing your spiritual boundaries, like, but you're scared to leave whatever religion or church you're following here because your perspective is not viewed the same by other people. These other people lack, these other people prefer things that are controlled, things that are habitual. Okay, with the Devil card here, your perspective doesn't exactly it doesn't phase there. Okay, some of you might be you may up till this point have just kind of gone with the flow type of energy, just kind of did what everybody else did because that's what was expected of you. And I think some of you are kind of challenging that belief now, Jimmy. What else, Spirit? What else we got? Yeah. Somebody's feeling a lot of disappointment. It's not really 100%, it's not heartbreaking, so you probably expected it or saw it coming. Yeah, somebody's an energy vampire. Somebody may have a drinking problem, and you probably had to defend something to this person. That may be what this fight originated or occupied itself in being, okay? The argument, debate, or conclusion to this may have been about your spirituality or your emotional health, okay? That's what led you to this decision to leave it behind. You're tired of fighting for it, clearly. You're tired of defending yourself to this person. Depending how you feel, what makes you happy. Okay, this person is constantly strategically trying to block you, or you're having to constantly put yourself in a position where you're not obligated to do this behavior, or always trying to strategize how you can move yourself ahead. Okay, always trying to put yourself, like turning yourself inside out, basically. Gemmy, over analyzing. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Some of you might have a lot of earth in your chart. I feel like as soon as this person in August, I feel like the fight has already happened. Moving forth, coming into August, I think some of you are feeling weakened by this in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe you had an obligation or something that you had planned with this person. It's not going. It's not going as planned. Okay, it's not completing the infinite loop here. It's not doing what it is supposed to do for you. Okay, and you realize that. We're moving forward with the Knight of Wands energy, which is that I'm bulletproof. I'm going to get what I am after. You know what I mean? And that may cause a little bit of rift at home. Just kind of a heads up coming here in August, okay? Like you may put yourself in a over ambitious energy, so be very careful of that. Some of you might be realizing that where you're at is not a happy home for some of you. Some of you are realizing that your Ten of Cups lies elsewhere, okay? And you're kind of putting yourself in a position to guide yourself to safer water. You're looking at truths. You're looking at things in a different view than you did, say, 6 months ago or a year ago, okay? Some of you feel chained to this obligation. You don't want to commit to it, but you feel obligated to do so. Definitely. Sorry about the background noise, guys. My kids are home. They're playing Crash Bandicoot. You know how it goes. They got an Aries mama. I got an Aries 12-year-old and a set of Gemini twins, male and female, that are 7. So yeah, it gets a little competitive in this mother. All right. For some of you, You may have gone through a recent period here in July of losing sleep. I think that energy is leaving, okay? You're projecting yourself in a more trajectory way, okay? Like you're looking at things differently than you did before, most definitely. You're putting your higher good, your empowerment above things that you wouldn't have before. You're turning your manifestation from more of, well, how do I go along to get along, or what is expected of me, and you're turning more towards, okay, what is my life path, what really makes me happy, and do I really care how other people feel about it? Okay, that is more of the way that Gemini is going, coming here in August, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Gemmies. Uh-oh. All right, somebody might be, you may be, actually, I'm going to say it to you. Yeah, I think you're turning the cold shoulder to someone. I feel like you're surrendering from it, okay? This person has been putting you on ice for quite some time, or putting problems between you and this person for quite some time. You've been putting a lot of shit on ice, or this person has. I think that both parties are surrendering to the energy. You're kind of throwing in the white flag and realizing that everything should be welcomed with open arms, okay? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to believe what they want to believe. That doesn't mean that's yours to hold, okay? If it's not your energy and it's not for you to hold, then let it go. Yeah. Focus on people's intent, not their content, okay? They can say whatever they want. They can write whatever they want in a text message, but at the end of the day, what are they really doing, okay? What do their actions prove, okay? They could be sending you a message, text message, Instagram, instant message, something like that. This person at first may appear to be nosy, okay, with that nosy card. They could have a cat. They may wear a lot of eye makeup. They probably have blue eyes. Yeah. I feel like this person could be a fire sign, okay? So they may be very passionate, very creative, very knowledge-based, very hopeful. I feel like you're trying to decide whether this person is going to let you in or not. Are they telling me lies, or are they being honest with me? Like, why, when you talk to me, do you have to wear your sunglasses? Are you even looking at me? Or are you looking away and not even paying attention? Type of energy. Okay, watch their body language. Watch what they're doing. Pink lipstick might be significant. Some of you might be focusing more on a herbology route in August. Like, specifically, those of you looking for fertility right now. Okay? Those of you who are manifesting fertility, you need to really focus on your self-care this month, and maybe try some natural medications versus prescribed, okay? So like if you're looking for ways to promote fertility, try to focus on more natural-based ways to do so. Okay, private message for some. Those of you who are dealing with this nosy person that sent you a message, they're appearing to be nosy because what they have said has driven a wedge between you and someone else. What you're perceiving to be spewed as venom is just this person's opinion. I feel like that's a really heavy message that Gemini needs to hear right now. Right here, right now. It is not yours to bear, okay? It is not your weight to bear that this person is uncomfortable with your life choices. Are you comfortable with them? Do you think you're moving through your path? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Is it a healthy choice for you? Is it a healthy choice for the communal energies around you? Okay? If that is the truth, if what you're doing is a positive choice for everyone involved, including yourself, and most importantly for yourself, if this is a healthy choice for yourself, then you should not be worried about these other people's opinions. Opinions are like fucking assholes, man. Everyone is entitled to one, okay? That doesn't mean you have to take it to heart. That doesn't mean you have to bear the cross for this person. If they want to bear the cross and believe that, doing peyote to find your higher path it should be illegal, then that's on them. But if you want to go do peyote and find out, then go do peyote and find out. If those of you who feel like you should be maybe absorbing those of you who might be focusing more on a herbal route to fertility here, if somebody else is like, oh no, you should just be going to a fertility specialist, you don't have to bear that weight. You don't have to do what they choose. It is your body. It is your choice. If you do not want to go to a fertility specialist, if you believe that with time and in time it will happen, then stick to your belief, okay? Or if you're a person that you've been trying herbal remedies and they haven't been working, maybe it's time to focus more towards the internal healing versus just healing the body. Like maybe it's time to focus more on healing your mind, okay? Especially with that devil card there. Like some of you might just need to be really focusing on the internal growth mentally and emotionally. Some of you are focusing on your credit. Some of you might be house hunting. Some of you might be focusing on moving forward with some occult abilities you have here. Some of you might be hitting the fuck you button on people and cutting shit out, putting people on private on your status modes because you're just sick of dealing with their shit. You're sick of them trying to either take credit for what you're doing, or you're sick of them trying to interrupt your manifesting, what you're manifesting. They're getting in your fucking way. They're getting in your way. Some of you are cutting that shit out. Yeah, definitely. Some of you may be going to get a haircut here in August. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo who's an authoritarian figure. Could be police officer, lawyer, magistrate, judge, priest perhaps even. I just saw a priest. That's interesting. I think we had the Hierophant, didn't we? Yes, we did. Yeah. Some of you might be talking to a priest. Maybe somebody's getting married. Maybe you're having to find somebody that's ordained to do the marriage. Some of you need to do some chakra alignments. Yeah. Some of you need to, okay, so I'm just going to say it. For those of you out here who are going through an awakening period or a strong manifesting period at this point, if you're really trying to make stuff work out to your advantage in every way, shape, or form, trying to put yourself on a more positive path, to eliminate addictions, to try to spread positivity, where you're not just focusing on your own 10 of cups, but trying to disperse it to everybody without any strings attached to it, okay? That's a big mission. That's a big mission, Jemmy. Trying to make everybody okay. You're going to make yourself crazy trying to do that. You need to come to the grips that there's not always equality. People aren't always as dedicated to things as you are. You may struggle to find the balance that you're looking for. People may act like they're going to take action, but the productivity is down, okay? Like they initially do the starting run, but they don't commit 100% to it, okay? Specifically if it's about addiction. Most definitely. Some of you really need to go get your nails done, but yeah, the haircut is not a bad idea. Some of you might need to do like an ancestry DNA to kind of get a better feel of where you came from, because we have to know our past before we move forward, okay? Create the future you desire. Keyword being you. You. Both sides of you, Jemmy. Because for those of you who don't know, Jemmy is a split between yin and yang. It is two. It is a twin. It's two. Some of you may need to split your energies with crystals. Maybe split masculine and feminine. Like when you're focusing on your self-care, focus more towards your feminine. And when you're focusing more on the social or professional or outward, I should say. When you're internalizing, you need to focus on your feminine. And when you're externalizing, you need to focus more on being the masculine aspect to it, okay? It's definitely still okay to show weakness. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to go, stop, pause in the middle, pull over, do whatever you need to do. Some of you need to listen to what's around you. Some of you may be hearing a heartbeat this month in August. Some of you might be hearing a heartbeat for the first time. Some of you might be getting pregnant. But that's not all of us, obviously. Some of you really need to get out in nature. Listen to the wind. Listen to the different sounds that trees make. You know, go out to the lake and listen to the waves crash and know the difference between them. Listen to a storm rolling in. Specifically if there's thunder. Some of you need to make some thunder water, okay? Yeah. We got children. What's blocking you on the bottom of the deck is children too, so. Or sorry, a blank card. Sorry. Oh, blanking children. Some of you are concerned about the fertility rates right now. Someone is really, really concerned about their fertility, and I don't feel like you need to be. I feel like you need to focus more on yourself first, and it will come when it is meant to come. That's just a private message for a select few of you who are dealing with fertility issues. I'm a firm believer in the theory that our ancestors and our spirit guides decide. We don't really decide. I think the universe decides, okay? And if you're not getting pregnant, then you're not ready, and there's probably a reason. Maybe start looking for the reason and try to solve the problem, okay? Advice for Jimmy? Advice? Okay. Evil counsel is given by evil hearts. Watch what advice you're taking the month of August, okay? If they're an evil person, they will probably not offer you good advice. Watch that. Evil counsel is given by evil hearts. All right, we got the Cancer card. You could be seeing a crab or a rabbit or dealing with somebody who has the Cancer characteristics of being nurturing, protective, and compassionate. Cancer energy there. It's also the mother sign. Interesting. Mother with the fertility questions. That's very interesting. Some of you may be becoming mothers in August. Lagasse, water, flow, renewal, will, dreams, fantasy. What did I say about going with the flow? Don't stress it. What is meant to be will never pass you by. What is meant to be will never pass you by. Okay? Some of you need to make this symbol with salt, like Epsom salts, in a bath. And you need to soak in it. Detox. Some of you, it may be helpful just to write this on yourself. Some of you may need to make, you need to carry it on your person is what I'm going to say. So if you have a set of runes, I would strongly recommend putting it in your pocket. Some of you need to make a set of runes. Some of you may know people like me who make talismans. Okay? So I carry my own. I put them on a bracelet, a necklace, a ring, keychains, you know? I put them on talismans to hang in your yard for fertility above gardens. Like some of you need to help yourself, to help guide the renewal to you. Some of you just need a little help guiding yourself to where you're going, okay? And when you're asking for that advice or you're putting that taking counsel or putting counsel into other people, know that evil counsel is given by evil hearts. So if someone's asking you for advice and your first instinct is to just spew venom, be careful with that, okay? Because that shit comes back. Be very careful with that. Helms on the bottom, so this is what's blocking you, the helm of all. Guidance, safety, direction, and protection. Yeah, some of you definitely need to be wearing Lagasse, okay? Some of you definitely need to be wearing that. That's a source of renewal, okay? Renew your energies. Pay tribute to your ancestors and your spirit guides, you guys. Super, super, super important. If there's some of you that can make the thunder water, I almost recommend not just using the thunder water, but maybe use it as a protectant. I use mine for my doors, my door frames, or my windows. I just use the thunder water, and I make the All-Geist symbol with the water on the door. It protects it, or salt ring around your doors. Dream catchers above your bed in case you're having nightmares there. Although with you needing direction at this point, I don't feel like dream catchers would be a good idea, because in your dream state, that's your strongest state of subconscious, and I feel like a lot of you preventing your dreams would not help you with your direction at this point, okay? Even pay attention, like if you're just meditating, pay attention to which direction are you facing? Is it the right direction? Is it what you're really asking for? Put some research into it, guys. Should you be facing north, south, east, west, northwest, southwest? Like, where should you really be focusing your energies? Where should you be calling in from? And where should you be extruding from? Okay? Some of you need to do chakra work. So maybe take the stones. Like crystal methods here typically work best for me when I'm balancing my chakras. It's going to be different for every person, but I can tell you my advice is to align your chakras with crystals and do a deep manifestation. Like maybe even put them in order to the way you sleep underneath your mattress on your bed. that tends to bring in enlightening dreams for me as well. So hopefully it works for you guys, okay? If any of this resonated for you, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love the collective, and I love my Gemmies. I've been having a lot of Gem energy around me lately, so I feel very, very in tune with this reading. I've been getting a lot of downloads, a lot. I've been sharing them as they're coming, guys, but just, you guys just really focus on you, okay? Really focus on you. What fills your cup? How can you fill your cup? How do you get there? What do you need to do to make it happen? Like, renewing yourself is the most important thing for August, okay? On that note, I will wish y'all peace, love, and prosperity.